A stablecoin pilot has one job: produce numbers your CFO cannot argue with. 90 days, one corridor, 3 metrics, and a baseline. The part everyone skips and why most pilots prove nothing. Start with the corridor, chosen by pain, not by ease. The wrong pilot is a domestic transfer that already clears cheaply. You will prove stablecoins can tie a race they didn't need to run. The right pilot is a lane where today's rail is measured in days and percentage points, cross-border payouts to sellers or contractors, supplier settlement into another currency zone, or an internal treasury leg between subsidiaries. One corridor, one currency pair, one counterparty type. Narrow is the strategy. Every additional variable is a way for skeptics to explain your results away. Then the step that separates evidence from anecdote. 30 days of baseline before anything ships. Measure the current rail exactly as you will measure the new one. Cost per transaction all in, including foreign exchange spread, not just fees. Time from initiation to usable funds, reconciliation hours, failure and retry rate. Without the baseline, your pilot report says stablecoins are fast. With it, the report says 4.1% became 0.6 and 3 days became 40 seconds. Only one of those sentences moves a budget. The 90 days themselves, weeks 1 to 4, build the narrow slice, custody tier, screening in the path, the corridor integration, the payment identifier from last episode. Weeks 5 to 8, real money, small amounts, daily volume caps, every failure logged with a root cause. Weeks 9 to 12, raise the caps only after a zero-defect stretch and hold the last 2 weeks for the write-up. Correctness first, volume is a dial you turn later, and turning it early is how small bugs become incident reports. Rehearse the failures before they happen because this asset class has its own drill list. A chain-halt does your router queue and reroute without a human. A depeg. In March 2023, USDC traded near 87 cents for a weekend. Decide now in writing at what threshold you pause payouts and who makes the call at 2 a.m. on a Saturday. A stuck transaction, a refund request, a screening false positive on a legitimate customer. Each gets a runbook and a named owner before launch day. Context for the readout. 41% of enterprises running stablecoin payments report cost reductions of 10% or more. AirTM alone moved over $1 billion through these rails. Your pilot is not testing whether the technology works. It is testing whether your organization can operate it. The baseline and the drills answer that. The Monday directive. Name the corridor and the 3 metrics. Start the 30-day baseline this week. It gates everything. Write the depeg and halt runbooks with named owners. And book the CFO readout for day 95 before the pilot starts. A deadline with an audience keeps a pilot honest. Next episode, Treasury. Your float just became a profit and loss line, and the issuer is the one collecting it.